Hello, welcome to this channel. My name is Enoch. Today we will continue in our series on virtualization. And in one of my recent videos, we did a WordPress setup on Ubuntu. And today we are going to be automating it. We are going to look at how to set up this website using the automated process. All right, this is not much of a theory video. I'll be going right to my shell. All right, this is VS Code. I've opened the Vagrantfile that I'm using for this project in VS Code. This is an Ubuntu 20, is Vocal 64, and I've set up an IP address, a static IP, and I am setting up the RAM. I want to give it 2 GB RAM, 2048, and that's 2 GB RAM. And let's go and now set up the provisioning. And now for all the conditions, for all the setup process for WordPress is about 9 steps. The first page says that a computer running Ubuntu server 20. That's part of the prerequisite. Then the next step is to install dependencies. We are going to install Apache 2. We are going to install MySQL, PHP, LAMP stack, according to the former videos the previous videos that I posted. The first step is to do this, and the next step is to install WordPress and configure Apache for WordPress, configure database. I've copied most of the steps in WordPad. I advised us in my previous video that we should copy into WordPad and edit it. So this is the first step. If you look at it, this is the first step for the dependency. I just add -y to it. And the second step is to install WordPress, which is this. Copy this and put it in the notepad. I explained it in my previous video what each command is doing. If you're not familiar with it, please just check the video. You will see my explanation of each command. And I just want to show us how to automate this process. So this is okay. Just copy it like this. And let's go and see the next step. The next step is to configure Apache for WordPress. So we are to create this file and copy this configuration in it. We are creating the configuration file for WordPress. So we copy this, and it's already in this notepad. It's already in this notepad here. So I'm using cart, and I will use output redirect, and I'll be using input redirect, EOF. We call it AirDoc. EOF, and I will put all the input for this particular file within this EOF. Okay, so let's copy this. Let's copy this and let's put it in this WordPad. Put it like that. All right. Now this EOF is Air document. We call it. It is called Air document, HERE, Air document, and you can make it anything. You can make it DOJ, DBY, anything you want. Just make sure that what is here is the same thing as what is here, and it will work. Whatever is in between this Air document, it will be sent as input for this card, which we now send as output to this particular file. So this will work. Let's continue to the next step. The next step is to enable the WordPress website, which I explained, and to set the redirect rule and to deactivate the default website, the Apache default website. So that's what this command is doing. And after that, we will reload Apache 2. So that's what has been done here. Enable WordPress website, set the redirect rule, and deactivate the default website. I will reload the Apache website at the end of all the steps. So let's go to the next step. The next step is to configure database. this command. So all the commands, I have copied them. This one is to initiate the MySQL client. Then we'll create database. We create user WordPress at localhost. Identify with the password which you can put whatever password you want. So we grant privileges on every data in WordPress to this user WordPress at localhost. Then we refresh things, flush privileges, and we also restart my SQL service. So that's that for this step, and I have it already copied here. The only thing I want to do, let me show you how we are going to do it. I will just copy this one again. That's what I'm going to use. Go to this create database and put it there. Put -e and put your single quote there at the end there. Put your single quote. Come down and put a single quote. Put a single quote. Put it there like that. -e. Space has to be there. Do the same thing to all the commands. Put -e space, single quote. At the end, single quote. Do the same thing for this too. -e, single quote. All right, that's that. That's the way you will write the database for this automated process. And the next step will be to configure WordPress to connect to database. So copy this command. I explain what it's doing. Check the format. My other video, that's the first command there, which is copying this configuration, which is renaming this configuration with this particular name. And from there, we copy this, which is changing all the credential, changing the username WordPress, username underscore here with WordPress, and it's also changing password underscore here with the password that you set. So that's why it's using set command. Set command is used to search and replace. All right, so that is exactly what we did here. I just copied it and I edited the password for the password I want to use, admin123. All right, which is the same password I set here. All right, don't forget this admin, put your double quote here, change it to double quote so that it will not conflict with this single quote here. All right, so and at the end of this, then I will do sudo system ctl restart Apache 2. Then I will do sudo system ctl restart MySQL. All right, so that's everything we need. Let's copy this and let's go and paste it in our VS Code. So I'm going to remove all of this. And I'll put all this one there. Okay, now okay, all right. Now I'm going to shift this. All this that is I'm going to shift it to the normal position. Let's shift it to the, just use your tab to move it. Let's see if it's moved correctly. The indentation is very important. Yeah, I will leave it like that. The indentation is very important, and we need to fix the head dock that is here. Please note the head dock. This head dock, you have to, there must not be any space here. Put it to the last stage, or else you are going to get an head dock error. Put this one too to the last space so that you don't get any error. Do the same thing over here. Move it backward so that you will not get any error. All right, now that's done, and let's check the rest. So the rest should be good. And let's save. Let's save and let's go and run our let's see, Vagrantfile. The wrong place. I'm in the wrong working directory. cd/c/vms/debian and ls Vagrantfile. Okay, something is definitely wrong. Guess I'm working in the wrong place. VMS Debian Vagrantfile. Right, let me save it and close it. Debian Vagrantfile. All right. Let's open our Git again. And I'm going to check this cd/c/vms/debian, and I will do ls-l to check the content of this file. Yeah, this is not empty, so let's do vim Vagrantfile. That's it. And what happened earlier? All right, okay, so that's our file there. I just had to confirm. We're not saving anything. So let's run our Vagrant hub here, and we should be good. All right, the provisioning has started now. I want to explain what is happening here. He's imported the box in this place. Now he's setting up the networks. He's doing authentication here, and he's setting up the sync folder here, and it has started running our script here. And let's look at where it is now. It's updating apt repository index. So it's almost done. It's downloading all the dependencies. It's creating the configuration file. Saying Apache is not configured yet. All right, let's check our. I saw something like Apache is not configured yet. 5635. Provisioning is done. Let's just go and run it and see whether everything went well. 192 and the last one was 35. Oh, okay. Seems we are good. We should be good. So I will choose DevOps and Enoch. Then I'll copy this password. Then I will just give one funny password, one fake email address, then install WordPress. Let's see. Oh, okay, we are good. Let's log in. And Enoch, then Control V, and we are good. All right. So that's just how you can automate it. You can basically just put all your command for provisioning. You can simply do an inline provisioning. These can better be done, using configuration management tools, like Ansible, Puppet, and Chef. I just want to show you how to do this using inline provisioning method. So that's that. You can try it yourself, and I am sure you should be fine. It's easy peasy. It's very straightforward. Just copy it and make sure your indentation are correct. And make sure your head document is pushed back here so that you will not get a head doc error. and push this virtual host 2 back. All right, so that's that for today. If there is anything that is confusing or that you don't understand, you can ask me in the comment section, or you can watch my earlier videos. Maybe you just need to watch my earlier videos to understand one or two things. And thank you for watching, and thank you for following. I will be seeing you in the next video.